Hey gals, I am here today filming the Go Natural face kit. I'm going to take it from a simple look to a really glamorous look, kind of a smoky eye. It's so versatile. So this is what my Go Natural face kit looks like. There's a highlighter, a blush, and your four shadows, and I'm going to be teaching you today exactly how to wear them. So I have already got my foundation on. I have my concealer under my eye, around my nose, and any other spot that I might feel like I need it. And I have my eye fix, which is my eyeshadow primer, across my entire eyelid. I've also done my brows. So I'm basically ready for just my color in my face kit and to finish off with my lips. So I'm gonna start with my wash brush, and I'm gonna go into this very first top left color right here. Super simple. It's gonna cover the entire eyelid. Anybody can do this in a very simple way. The wash brush just makes it easy to apply it in a large area quickly. So the next color I'm going to use, because I'm going to start with a simple look, is I'm going to go into this one right here. It's a beautiful, just all over color, and I'm going to use my wet dry brush. I'm going to wet it really well. For those of you that have had a lesson with me or watched my other videos, I basically like to put my first color on dry, everything beyond that I use wet. So I'm going to tap it into a cup of water I have right here. I then tap it off on a towel, and I'm going to go into that second color, get a good amount on my brush, which was this color right here. And I'm now going to take this, and I'm going to apply it to the entire bottom half of my eye, from the crease down, blending back and forth. If you want your color to be a little bit more intense, let this first layer kind of dry down and go back and add another layer of it. Then I'm going to wet my brush again to move on to the second eye, going into that same color. And I'm going to apply it across this side right here. Right there. Super simple. We're not worried about a whole lot of technique here. We're just gonna let the color kind of be the magic or the pretty part of it. I will a lot of times like to go back to my wash brush. It's a good blending tool. And I could make the decision, do I wanna blend with my lightest color or this color? It's kind of up to you. If you wanna lighten it, go with the lighter color. If you wanted to add a little bit more glimmer and to extend the color, then go into the second one. I'm gonna go into the second one lightly. Just add a small little amount. I'm gonna, right where the two would meet, right in my crease, I'm gonna blend back and forth. And it just softens that transition. I'm gonna do it again to the other eye. Very simple, right like that. All right, I'm gonna move on, and I'm gonna add my eyeliner at this point. I'm going to use my black eyeliner, Ninja, and make sure it's nice and sharpened. And I'm going to apply it to the top. I am also going to line my waterline. Give it a good little coat. Remember, when I teach eyeliner, I teach that it doesn't have to be perfect, because we are going to blend it out with a shadow. So we're basically just wanting to get that depth there from the eyeliner. There are times that I like my eyeliner to be very clean and precise, but most of the time I do more of a blending method to where it doesn't have to be. I'm then going to apply it to my waterline on the bottom and the top, right like this. Here's where my funny faces come out. Give it a good little coating there. Same to the other side. These eyeliners go on so soft. They're just really easy to use, and they stay really well. I'm going to give the top waterline a little coat. All right, I am now I'm going to teach you how to kind of really define your outer corner with a pencil. So if you envision looking straight into the mirror and the angle that your bottom lash line is moving up, I'm going to pull it up right like that and angle it back in. This will give us that definition in our corner that we're looking for. This may take a little bit of practice, this corner detailing, if you haven't been used to doing it, but it really makes it simple to give that definition out there. I am now going to use my defining brush, and I'm going to get it wet. I'm going to go into the darkest shade right here, and I'm going to blend over my eyeliner on the top. So this is where I'm going to smooth out any of those imperfections. It's loud out here in my corner, here in the little Glam bar today. Lots of trucks in town. And right over that corner where I created that pretty definition, so I'm just blending right over it. I'm going to now do this to the other eye. If you notice, I'm re-wetting my brush each time. It's very easy to control this little brush right here. And don't worry if you feel like it's looking a little dark at this point. I like to encourage all my customers to finish their entire face before they make the decision that their eyes may be a little bit too bold. Because sometimes once you've finished it all, you're like, oh, it's perfect. So I've blended over my eyeliner with that darkest color in each of them. I'm now going to use my gold eye pencil, and I'm going to blend along the bottom lashes. So if you remember, I only did black on my waterline, and then I'm taking the gold and running it along my lashes. That way it'll pull some of the black down, but not a whole lot of it. So I'm going to go on back to my wet dry brush, wet it really well, tap it off on a towel. I'm going to then go into the same dark color that we just blended out the eyeliner with the little brush with. I'm going to use the tip of it, so I get a good little coating on the tip of this, and I'm just going to kind of place it out there with it. Blend over and kind of soften up lightly. So we want to keep this definition in the outer corner, but we're softening it a bit and making it look a little bit more blended by using our wet dry brush. Then, with the tip of my brush, I'm going to take it and run along the bottom, right over that gold, so that the gold will peek through, but it's not a really bright gold at this point. So I'm going to now do the same thing on the other eye. I re-wet my wet dry brush, and I'm going to start here in the outer corner, blend across the line, kind of up, and then if you notice, I just kind of fade up. We want to keep the outer corner the darkest. And then I'm going to take a little bit more and I'm going to run along the bottom. Once again, don't worry if you feel like these outer corners are really defined. I want you to wait until your face is complete before you make those decisions. So, at this point, I like to go back with my eye fix, which is also used like a highlighter, and I take a little bit of it with my finger, and I'll really kind of brighten under my eye area. This is also something that sometimes people will think, oh wow, I look too white, too highlighted, I need to blend some of that off. Complete your face first before you make those decisions. If I want to, I can go back with my little ninja. I can kind of clean up my corners, give them a little more definition. If you feel like you need that. If you feel like you need to look a little more blended, feel free to go back to your wash brush, go into that second color, give it a good little blending, just so that everything looks soft and blended, but our outer corners have that really pretty definition. So I would then go into my face kit and use my highlighter. I would use my highlighting brush. I'm going to get a good amount of it on there, and I am going to blend right underneath my eye and right out here on my little bone, cheekbone. Up here in the corner, I'll go kind of across my nose. Sometimes I'll even make an entire little circle around my eye. You can't tell when you are putting this on much, but it reflects the light. So I don't want you to keep adding and adding, thinking, oh, I can't see it there. Once your face is complete, it will definitely reflect the light and give you that very pretty, natural highlighted look. You can take it and kind of go down the bridge of your nose if you'd like to, right there and there, to kind of keep that all highlighted. So I'm going to now give myself a coat of mascara. I always do 2 coats of mascara, and I go up and then back down on my lashes. If you make a boo-boo with your mascara, typically it comes right off with a Q-tip. No need to get any eye makeup remover out or anything like that. Got one good coat on the top. There should be a mascara application contest. Who can keep a straight face? I make the worst faces when I put my mascara on. I'm going to go back and give myself another coat. Another coat on the bottom. Right, like that. So I've completed that. I am now going to do my lips, because remember, gals, lips come before cheeks. At least in my world, they do. The color that you put on your lips gauge the amount of cheek that you are then going to apply. So I'm just applying a very natural lip today. This is my beige lip stay. I'm going to put it on first. I'm going to let it dry down a bit, and then I'm going to go back with the liner and give it a little bit of an edge. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go into my face kit, and I'm going to use the blush right here to finish off my cheeks. Get a good amount of that right there, just to give my lips a little natural color. This Go Natural face kit is so simple to wear. And it's great that it's all in there. You have your foreshadows, you have your highlighter, you have your blush. It's super simple to travel with, just easy to use. Okay, now let me finish my lips. Right, like that. If you want to add a little bit of shine to them, just have some sort of little gloss, something pretty sheer, and give it a little shine. typically only apply it to the pout, right in that area. Right like that. Now, I would finish my face with my pop of pink to give my cheeks that really pretty kind of fresh little glow. Remember, it just takes a little bit of it, and it goes right here on the apple. And that, my ladies, is a super simple way to wear the Go Natural Face Kit. Stay tuned. I'm going to do some other videos kind of showing you how to take this look to a more glamorous look. So if you're interested in it, check it out on YouTube too.